for supporting me on Patreon. It means so much to me. Hey, welcome back or welcome if you're new to my channel. Today I was finally planning on making a video I've been wanting to do for quite some time. I am in dire need of positive energy, self-fulfillment, and just trying to get a new beginning to my life. As you might know, I've been dealing with a lot of stress, heartbreak, and unexpected events this year. So I'm trying to get a last good 2 couple of months before celebrating the new year. I am planning on making a very, very personal video at the end of this year, opening up about everything, and I hope you are willing to sit down and share that time with me. But today I am finally going through one of my most beloved items in my World of Warcraft collection, and it is the official cookbook from the World of Warcraft universe. Just look at this cover, what a beauty it is. There is also a second edition containing a lot of the Mist of Pandaria and I think Shadowlands recipes that I might get as well. I am showing you this item since I'm planning on making a cooking ASMR series once I'm done with renovating my apartment. As of now, I don't have a functional kitchen at all. This is a thick book, but we're not gonna go through everything in detail. But I hope you will sit back and relax and enjoy this video with me. Thank you. Let's go through this. This is the official cookbook by Chelsea Monroe Castle for the game World of Warcraft. We have this nice, is it a grilled chicken or turkey on the front cover? Let's read a bit on the back side as well. Prepare for a feast fit for a war chief with World of Warcraft, the official cookbook, a compendium of sweet and savory recipes inspired by the hit game from Blizzard Entertainment, presenting delicacies favored by the Horde and the Alliance alike. This authorized cookbook teaches apprentice chefs how to conjure up a menu of food and drink from across the realm of Azeroth, featuring food pairing for each dish, ideas for creating your own Azerothian feast, and tips on adapting meals to specific diets. This otherworldly culinary guide offers something for everyone. Let's open it up. When you first open the book, there is this beautiful black and white artwork from inside of Karazhan, Medivh's big castle, and the ghostly attendants of the feast. The official cookbook by Chelsea Monroe Castle. Contents. First we have some notes from the author, cooking Azerothian foods, dietary restrictions and achievements. We have spices and basics. I'm planning on starting out my cooking series with spices and basics. We have sides, the way of the nibble, breads, the way of the loaf, soups soups and stews, the way of the broth. Mains, the way of the entree. Desserts, the way of the sweets. And drinks, the way of the tankard. Beautiful Pandaren brewmaster with some drunk dwarves. Note from the author: the difficulty with creating real recipes for fictional dishes lies in the world building. Sometimes a world is not rich enough, not fully imagined enough to provide adequate details about the foods. In those cases, a stew is just a stew, and a bread is just plain old boring bread, no matter how sustaining. But then there are fictional realms that are so inventive, so creative and unique that they instantly immersive. The World of Warcraft is just such a place where fish, both common and rare, can be caught in countless bodies of water, where the farmers of Pandaria battle vermin that threaten their crops of enormous vegetables, and where unusually high number of non-player characters help collecting ingredients for recipes both delicious and dodgy. Some Horde and Alliance cookies. Cooking as Erothian foods. The trick to cooking as Erothian cuisine is learning to build a proper cooking fire. Start with some kindling and twigs, and then what? Oh, you want to cook these dishes in your oven at home? Well, I suppose that's reasonable. More than reasonable, really, given that these recipes start as item in a game. It's only natural that some amounts of adjustments was bound to happen during their transformations into real food. Some dietary restrictions. In this day and age, many of us either struggle with our own dietary restrictions or are sensitive or cook for someone who does. As I am not proficient in cooking with such restrictions, I suspect that in many of these cases you will know more about the subject than I ever could. It's about adapting to vegetarian diets and adapting to gluten-free diets. I want to try these recipes on for myself and making cooking videos with you. But I have to look it up. I'm really trying to go on a sugar-free diet now at the end of this year and next year. And that is hard, making nice recipes without sugar. Some beautiful artwork of Gromage Ice cream. Achievements. To master the fusions of flavors, an adventurer must have dedication, patience, and the willingness to try unusual recipes. Undertake the following to become a master cook. Leveling up as a cook. Level up by making 5 dishes from each path. Start out with an apprentice level recipe and work your way up to master level recipes. Make 5 from each: the way of the nibble, the way of the loaf, the way of the broth, the way of the entree, the way of the sweet, the way of the tankard. You are now a master cook. Go forth and feed the masses. Spices and basics. Just look at these beautiful cooking pictures. I wish I could have a page, a blog, or Instagram or something, creating beautiful pictures like this of all the spices. So here are the spices and basics. Ancient Pandaren spices, autumnal herbs, holiday spices, northern spices with green broilizing for cookies, crystallizing in glaze, flaky pie dough, buttery paste dough. First up are the ancient Pandaren spices used in cooking, and I'm planning to get some spice jars to put these little icons on. I want to look like in my kitchen that I have a really nerdy taste all of these. I'm really looking forward. Holiday spices for around Christmas, and soon the winter wheel is coming up in World of Warcraft as well. And the northern spices from Northrend. Some recipes on whipped cream and royal icing for cookies. Drizzled icing in glaze, flaky pie dough, and buttery pastry dough. Look at all of these. Sides, the way of the nibble. The different recipes we have is boiled clams, buzzard bites, candied sweet potatoes, crab cakes, cranberry chutney, crispy bat wings, Felix and ham, pig's eggs, honey spiced lichen, sauteed carrots, sliced sangar buttons, sour goat cheese, spiced bread stuffing, spiced beef jerky, spicy vegetable chips, stuffed mushroom, tracker snacks, wild rice cakes. Some recipes for boiled clams. I usually don't like seafood, but I really enjoy clams. That's maybe weird, but I don't eat oysters. I'm very picky when it comes to seafood. Buzzard bites. This looks so nice. Candied sweet potatoes. I thought these were at first carrots, maybe that's good as well. And you have some marshmallow, meringue, I don't know how to say that. In Swedish we call them maränger. Crab cakes, a lot of crab, that's so yummy. Cranberry chutney, and this has a little bit of heat to it. Cranberries are not as common to eat here in Sweden, even though I do pick them at the late fall season up here in my region. You can find them, but they are not common. I usually take them health-wise for health reasons. But I think in America they are very popular. Crispy bat wings, and no, you're not cooking bats. This is made from chicken. This I'm looking forward to. Fell eggs and ham. This is some kind of, is it called deviled eggs? I never tried that, but it looks very good. This, oh my god, this is like a dream to me. I really enjoy food, and I really have a goal for myself to become a better cook. This is the herb baked eggs with some bread. Great breakfast recipe. Honey spiced lichen. Sauteed carrot. Sliced sangar buttons. This looks so good as well. I love these Outland, the Burning Crusade themed recipes. They really take me back to my nostalgia that I love so much. Sour goat cheese. Spice bread stuffings. Spiced beef jerky. Spicy vegetable chips. This looks very good. And stuffed mushrooms. Oh, I can still feel my stomach rumbling. I'm getting hungry just watching. Tracker snacks. These are some sugary spiced bacon. wild rice cakes. And then breads, the way of the loaf, butter, wheat rolls, conjured croissants, cornmeal biscuit, crusty flatbread, essential proof espresso, cheddar pear dip, fry bread, honey bread, calderay, pine nut bread, mulgar spice bread, red beans buns, soft banana bread, sweet potato bread. I'm really looking forward to making these breads. I really enjoy baking breads and baking in general. Buttery wheat rolls, very basic, and some conjured croissants. Croissants are very hard to make. Cornmeal biscuits, crusty flatbread, essential brewfest pretzels. I really want to create these around next year's brewfest. If I'm able to do so, that would be such a fun video to make. I really enjoy brewfest being game. And then we have the cheddar pear dip, and I'm not quite sure about this one. I do not drink beer, and in general I don't drink any alcohol besides ciders. That's the only thing my body can handle. Fry bread, honey bread, and it looks like a beehive. That's so sweet. The calderay, pine nut bread. I really like how they made this book. The pages look to be something out of World of Warcraft. What a talent. This I'm really looking forward to. The mulgar spice bread. Sounds like a good basic staple to have at home. The red bean buns. Soft banana bread. I only wish they would have had a little listing saying the calories. I am currently really taking serious my calorie intake and trying to lose the weight I have acquired during these last 5 years. I am starting from next year working out again in prior to my coming up surgeries, and I want to love myself. Food, you should always eat food, you know, but not too much if you want to keep your shape. Sweet potato bread. Then we're on to soups and stews, the way of the broth. And these just look so good, especially this one with the meats and carrots. Bean soup, clam chowder, dragon breath chili, golden carp consume, lukewarm yolk broth, roast broth, spice blossom soup, steaming chicken soup, steaming goat noodles, westfall stew, windfall ginseng soup, and yuping soup. A lot of miso pandaria soups. This is a bean soup. And unfortunately, I am allergic to what do you call them? Baljväxter. The kind of beans and peas, anything that grows in water. That and to cashew nuts and citrus fruit like oranges, I am allergic to. Clam chowder. This is something I know I will enjoy. Dragon breath chili, golden carp consomme, I don't know how to pronounce that with the strawberries, what do you call it, when like a dumpling in soup, maybe. Lukewarm yolk roast broth. Looks very nice. Very earthy. Spiced blossom soup. This looks so like aesthetic. It's all purple. Steaming chicken soup. I think this can be very nice if you're having a cold. Steaming goat noodles. A lot of Miss of Pandaria recipes. I wish they would have made an cookbook with just old world recipes, only from the base game of vanilla World of Warcraft. Here is what I'm talking about. Look how beautiful it is. The Westfall stew. Very original World of Warcraft vanilla classic. Wildfall ginseng soup. And a yuping soup. Then we're on to the mains, the way of the entree. Maybe these are like head dishes with a lot of meat. Beer pasta, boar ribs, crunchy spider, surprise, Dutch kicking, chimera chops, firecracker salmon, forest rider, drumsticks, crackers, homemade meat bite, iron forged rations, ogrella, chicken fingers, roasted quail, savory delight, skewered peanut chicken, slow roasted turkey, tender chevrolet steak, and winter veil roast. Now you get some winter veil cooking recipes as well. That would also be such a good idea, a cookbook of the holiday recipes. Oh, I really love meat. I'm having a hard time eating a lot of meat because I think of all the poor animals. But this looks so yummy, the beer pasta and boar ribs. And the crunchy spider surprise. And I'm happy to say these are just eggs. No spiders, I could not eat that. Dutch kicking chimera chops. I like some spicy meats. Firecracker salmon. That they put the ginger to these recipes. Don't want to think about that. Forest rider, drumsticks. Crackers, homemade meat pie. Oh, that looks so good. And here's the continued. That was a very long recipe. And here's also a shame it's in Fahrenheit. Maybe they could have put in a translation as well to Celsius, since you know I'm Scandinavian. This looks amazing. The iron forged rations. I want to eat that every day. Ogrilla chicken fingers. Roasted quail. I never tried eating quail actually. Savory deviate delight. This is a recipe I want to try as well. I think you can make homemade tortillas, very low calorie, and just having some. This is not chicken. What is it? Tilapia, it's fish with some veggies and some. What do you call it? Something, not a sauce, but you can drizzle some maybe flavored oil or some stuff like that. Can be very good, very healthy. Skewered peanut chicken. Slow roasted turkey. Tender shovel tusk steak. And the winter's veal roast. I'm really looking forward to winter and Christmas arriving. And the desserts, the way of the sweet. Blackberry tart, cherry pie, chocolate celebration cake, chocolate cookie. cookies, conjured manna buns, conjured manna strudel, Talaran brownie, deep fried plantains, delicious chocolate cake, gingerbread cookies, goblin shortbread, crackers, mincemeat fruit cake, mango ice, Moser's magnificent muffins, so long names and tongue twisters, pommes fruit slices, pumpkin pie, rice pudding, lilac gloss, sugar dusted, shokes twist, and versicolor treat. Bloodberry tart, cherry pie. This makes me think of Twin Peaks. A cup of black coffee and cherry pie. Chocolate celebration cake. This looks so iconic. How can you not want to take a bite out of this cake? I wonder if I will be able to make it without sugar. I do not think so. Chocolate cookies. Conjured manna buns. I wish to be a mage in real life. The conjured manna strudel. This is made out of puff pastry as well, and it looks so good with the raspberries and icing up top. I know this recipe is very well liked from this book. Dalaran brownie, deep fried plantains, delicious chocolate cake. Look at this, also looks so close to the in-game icon. And here's the recipe continued. The gingerbread cookies from Winter's Veil look so Christmassy together with a cup of cold milk. Goblin shortbread. I'm really looking forward to these recipes. Crackers, mincemeat, fruitcake. Mango ice. This would be a very good, I hope, low calorie snack for the weekends. Moser's magnificent muffins. And continued. That was also a longer recipe. Pommes fruit slices. Pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie spice, but that is so hard to get across here in Sweden. Might be because American food is very highly containing chemicals that is banned within Europe for health reasons. Rice pudding. This also looks very yummy. Lilac gloss. Sugar twisted show twists. And the versicolor treat looks like a meringue. And then something, even though I don't drink so much alcohol, this would be very interesting to try. Drinks, the way of the tankard. We have cactus, apple, sunrise, cherry grog, cars, limeade, great father's winter ale, hearthglen ambrosia, honey mint tea, hot apple cider, jungle wine, gungalush, moonclow, Pentarian plum wine, pearl milk tea, roasted barley tea, South Island iced tea, winter wheel eggnog. Here's the cactus apple surprise. Oh, but it's got lime in it. I need to take that out. Cherry grog, Gars limeade. grandfather's winter ale. Look, they have this great for the winter with a stout. I want to get props like this for my kitchen as well. It would be so role play. I love role plays in real life. Earth Glen Ambrosia looks like a healing potion. Honey mint tea. Hot apple cider seems very nice for the winter. Jungle wine. Gungaloosh and Moonclow. And look at that color. Looks magical. Pandaren plum wine. Pearl milk tea. Like some kind of boba. Roasted barley tea. South Island iced tea. And winter wheat eggnog. This is very common for Christmas in America, right? I never tried eggnog. And this beautiful artwork of the drunken dwarves within a tavern. I have this full-sized from an older poster collection that I have, and I'm planning on framing it in my kitchen, my apartment. Some of the importance of feasting. Food can be almost magical in the way it brings people together. Because of this, feasts are not only a way to buff your party before an important raid, but they're also an important social staple in the World of Warcraft. And here are some Azerothian feasts. It's for Brewfest, Hallows End, Pilgrim's Bounty, Feast of Wintervale, Love is in the Air, Darkman Fair, and Pirates Day. And here are some dietary information charts. And the end credits. Here is a gnome feasting. Thank you so very much if you enjoyed this soft-spoken ASMR video. I feel a lot of love and joy from doing this. I feel like I'm reconnecting with myself, my spiritual self. And this is bringing me the inner peace I need. I really want to share what I've been going through, but I need to mature my thoughts. I need to be able to control my emotions and not say too much, not say too little. Thank you all so very much for watching. I wish that you will have a wonderful